Have you been wondering what all this Vincenzo hype is all about? If you are, chances are that you haven't watched it yet or dropped it before it got good. If that sounds like you, here is a mini review of Vincenzo to convince you to watch this epic of a drama. What's the first thing you notice when the announcement of any K-drama comes out? For me, it's the cast, and Vincenzo has a stellar cast. The main cast of Vincenzo includes Song Joong-ki in his small screen comeback after God knows how long, and Jeon. For newer fans, Song Joong-ki was the lead in Descendants of the Sun, one of the highest rated K-dramas ever. And I personally have loved Jeon ever since her appearance in Mellow Is My Nature or Be Melodramatic, where she played a detached and distant documentary maker. Well, not only is this an extraordinary combination when it comes to visuals, but their acting prowess is top-notch. Let's not forget 2PM's Ok Tae-kyun, who plays Chang Jun-woo, at least initially, and Kwak Dong-yeon, who plays the chairman of Babel Group. Again, initially. And finally, we have veteran actress Kim Yo-jin playing Chae Myung-hee, a corporate lawyer greedy for success. As a matter of fact, she's quite the embodiment of all 7 of the deadly sins, and by the end of the drama, she'll be your new, most hated character ever. Vincenzo is described as a black comedy or a dark comedy. For those who might not be aware, a black comedy is a genre where tragical circumstances are dealt with in a comical or humorous way. On the other hand, it's also where the darkness of society is brought out through comical situations. However, I wouldn't say that's an apt description of Vincenzo. Vincenzo sure combines the darkness and the comedy, but they don't mingle together to form a dark comedy. As a matter of fact, the comedy and the darkness is kept quite farther apart. In some situations, you'll find pure comedy, and in some, pure darkness. This isn't surprising considering Vincenzo Cassano is described as a dark hero, something of the sort of a vigilante like Batman, but think 10 times darker. Vincenzo has no qualms about being a villain and takes pride in his identity as one. He has his own brand of justice and his own means to attain his end. Actress Chun Yo-bin plays Hong Chae-young, a cheery prosecutor at an elite law firm who's got the money on her mind and her mind on the money. Ok Tae-kyun plays Jang Jun-woo, an intern to Hong Chae-young at the same law firm. He's a cheery, bubbly personality who's full of love for Hong Chae-young and for his work. The character Vincenzo was born in Korea but was adopted into the Italian mafia family after his mother abandoned him. Now all grown up, he's a consigliere to the same mafia family. After the passing of the mafia boss, Vincenzo has to return to South Korea for some unfinished business. We're introduced to the rest of the characters one by one, although in a very misleading way, as we'll find out soon. As a matter of fact, misdirection and misleading is a key point in this drama, and the plotline uses this device multiple times to keep the audience hooked. If the cast and the character descriptions aren't enough to convince you to watch this drama, stay tuned for the character developments because boy, it gets good. The same characters you thought you knew extremely well end up being completely different individuals by the end of the drama. And this is possible because the drama keeps all the characters well-rounded and multi-dimensional, which allows for a lot of scope for development. And finally, the romance. Vincenzo takes the cake for the most painful, slow-burn romance that's totally worth it until the end, at least in my books. As much as the characters would like it themselves, love isn't really a priority in this narrative. But that is not to say that the drama is not peppered in with the cutest little romantic moments between the two leads. In fact, those moments are so cute and adorable that you're going to root for them until the very end and then hope for a season 2 just to see them kiss again. But all the lovey-dovey stuff aside, the villains in this drama are some of the most remarkable villains in K-drama history. Period. Believe me when I say you're gonna hate them from the core of your existence, which only makes you root more and more for Vincenzo, thereby furthering Vincenzo's supremacy agenda. What is also the best part about this drama is that it exceeds all expectations you have from it from the get-go. If you expect a dark, mysterious, thriller, suspense kind of drama, it'll give you comedy instead. And once you're used to the comedy, it'll take a dark turn all of a sudden and you won't see it coming. So if you like roller coasters and waves of unidentified emotions, you're in for a ride with Vincenzo.